Our Constitution protects the right to practice free speech. As President of our country and Commander-in-Chief of our military, I accept that people are going to call me awful things every day. And I will always defend their right to do so.
I'm going to hold you to that, you evil, underhanded, child-murdering bastard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You play Russian roulette these ways.
Deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Keep this frequency clear.
And now it's conspiracy. See, they've made that something that should not be even entertained for a minute. That powerful people might get together and have a plan. Doesn't happen. You're a kook. You're a conspiracy buff.
You're watching The Truth is Viral, the only news program on the internet trusted to deliver the truth since 2008. And now, here's your host, Mr. Bobby Powell.
Welcome to the Season 3 opener of The Truth is Viral. I'm your host, Bob Powell, and I'm going to dive right into the facts as I know them that are coming out of Egypt and Libya and Capitol Hill in just a few moments. But I also want to warn you, give you a heads up, if you will, about what's happening now in the Middle East, something that is going to affect each and every one of you in the very near future. I tried to give that warning to my county council a couple of weeks ago, and I will extend my remarks on this subject in just a few moments. But first I want to prove the statement that Barack Obama is a child-murdering bastard. I want to show you exactly what kind of entity we're up against. And I say entity because I have a hard time believing that this man has a heart, a soul, that he's a human being in any way, shape, or form. Now, I'm not accusing Barack Obama of murdering children in a wide, generic sense, even though there's plenty of evidence to show that his drone campaign across the Middle East has killed countless innocent men, women, and children.
اللي هم جاريح معناته بيقول لك نحن كلنا قاعدة ما دام الأطفال قاعدة نحن قاعدة إيش في ما دام الأطفال إرهاب معناته إحنا كلنا إرهابيين.
No, I'm accusing him of ordering the murder of one child in particular. That child's name is Abdulrahman al-Awlaki. And he was 16 years old when Obama ordered his death at the hands of a CIA drone strike in Yemen, 2 weeks after his father, Anwar al-Awlaki, the alleged al-Qaeda propagandist, who by coincidence was hosted at the Pentagon as a moderate Muslim, somebody that they could deal with, was killed in a drone strike along with a third American citizen by the name of Samir Khan. Now, what really makes me mad is the fact that none of these U.S. citizens had ever been charged with a crime in a court of law. That's right, they were all U.S. citizens. Anwar al-Awlaki was born in New Mexico. His son, Abdulrahman, was born in Denver, and Samir Khan was born in North Carolina. Now, I don't care what anybody is accused of. The Fifth Amendment to the Constitution guarantees every American citizen the right to a trial before life, liberty, or property can be taken from them. It doesn't say accept this person or accept that person, maybe in this circumstance or maybe in that circumstance. It says no person, no United States citizen. Where does President Obama, I have that slip out. How does Barack Obama think that he can just assume this awesome responsibility upon himself to order the death of an American citizen by signing a paper? No charges in a court of law, no judicial review, no congressional oversight, just Barack Obama and his conscience. From what we've seen recently, I think it's clear that he has no conscience. Now, it makes me sick to have to defend Anwar al-Awlaki. The man was obviously a scumbag, and whether he was put up to what he said by factions of the government or not, a lot of people think that he was a CIA plant to begin with. It makes no difference. He said it, just like Timothy McVeigh. A lot of conspiracy theories surrounding him. The fact is that he admitted he did it. The man deserved to die. So doesn't make any difference who he was working for. The man was a scumbag. But that does not translate to his 16-year-old son, who was plucked out of a Denver mall and dragged to Yemen with his father. That kid knew nothing about jihad. He was 16 years old. He was a little boy. He was a baby. I think Barack Obama knows something about blood debts, though. His cousin Odengo over there in Kenya knows quite a bit about blood debts. And Obama was raised in the same type of environment, a Sunni Muslim household. Now, whether he says he's Muslim now or not, well, Jerome Corsi at WND, check out that link below, has something astonishing about to say about Barack Obama. But, you know, when this scumbag that occupies the Oval Office decides that this awesome power that he has granted himself, the power of life over death, he thinks it's something to joke about.
The Jonas brothers are here. They're out there somewhere. Sasha and Malia are huge fans, but boys don't get any ideas. I have 2 words for you: predator drones. You will never see it coming. You think I'm joking?
Makes me wonder if Abdulrahman al-Awlaki had maybe sent an email to the White House to Sasha and Malia and say, "Hey, baby, I think you're kind of cute." Yeah, and then the joke comes for the Jonas brothers to not make the same mistake. But you know, Barack Obama is not the only scumbag that's running our country. Here's Hillary Clinton, moments after she found out that Gadaffi had been brutally murdered by the same al-Qaeda terrorists that she had put into the country.
Yes, we came, we saw, he died.
Did it have anything to do with your visit?
No, I'm sure it did.
She thinks this is funny. Okay, now do you see what I'm talking about? Our country is run by psychopaths. People that feel nothing over taking a human life. Even when it's not necessary, they laugh, they make jokes. And I told you I wasn't going to be partisan about this, and I'm not. President Bush can get in on some of this action too.
Weapons of mass destruction got to be somewhere. Oh, no weapons over there. Maybe under here. Oops, this photo wasn't supposed to be in here. This is a Skull and Bone secret signal. I like this next picture a lot. It's hard to get Rumsfeld to laugh, but when he does, boy, it is worth it.
Now, would somebody please explain to me why George Bush isn't behind bars? Thousands of my brothers and sisters never came home from the deserts of Iraq. Up to 1 million innocent Iraqis are dead. Why? There were no WMDs in Iraq. If there were, I'm sure they would have been trotted out on every cable news network in the world, but they were never found. Personally, I think they went to Syria. Wouldn't be the first time that Saddam Hussein hid his weapons arsenal, but the fact remains that he didn't have any. So that whole war was fought for nothing, for no reason. Apparently, once you reach a certain level of power, you can commit mass murder. You can commit targeted assassinations and get away with it just by making the press corps laugh at their annual dinner.
Thank you for watching The Truth is Viral with your host, Bobby Powell. Make sure to follow The Apocalypse on Twitter at The Truth Is Viral. Like The Truth Is Viral on Facebook, and if you can, please remember to donate to the cause via PayPal at www.bobpowell.blogspot.com.
Back runner.